Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Vahe and we're currently in my 2020 Toyota Supra. Today, we're installing more parts for the Supra, just as I promised, back to back to back. We're gonna be installing a few mods today. One in particular I've been excited about, and I have been wanting to do this mod since day one to the car. I am super excited to share this with you. I'm super excited to see the mod and see what it's like when it's on the car. So we're gonna head over to Eastside Motoring right now because I'm actually running a bit late, and then we will start filming the reveal, the install, and all that stuff. So I'll see you all there. Puppy vlog. Hi Lola. Hi Lola. Hi. Hashtag more boost.
A few moments later.
We just made it to Eastside, parked at the Supra. A little dirty, but it's still looking good outside. Ooh, those wheels. Ooh, those door garnishes. Ooh, baby. All right, so I'm gonna drop the car up real quick. Let's go inside, take a look at the parts that we are gonna be installing today, because these are some good ones. Hashtag more boost. Ooh. Oh boy. Drum roll. Oh yeah, you know what's up. New steering wheel for the Supra. Not just any steering wheel though. Let's prop this up. I haven't even seen it in person yet, so. Oh, that is gorgeous. Went with OHC motors, half carbon, half red perforated leather on the sides, flat bottom of course, but the kicker, very special thing if you can make it out. We got a digital gauge up top with RPM lights, red line lights, whatever you want to call them. And we have an electronic gauge here. We can basically customly set this to show us whatever type of diagnostic or metric that we want. So I'm super psyched to get this on. Have you seen it? You haven't seen it yet? Oh damn, that's nice. Then we got some interior carbon fiber garnishes, some stuff that's going to go on, and actually this one is going outside. This is going to go over the F1 style rear fog light, which is basically the reverse light. So it's all in carbon fiber, a few carbon fiber touches. All right, so we're dropping the Supra off here. Brian is gonna work his magic. He's gonna install the steering wheel on the car and a few of the other carbon bits. Due to COVID, I can't really stay too much, so we'll drop the car off, we'll head out, and when I get the call from Brian that the stuff's done, we'll head on back. He's gonna film a few things here and there for me. Till then, catch you.
A few moments later.
Alright, this is how it's official right here. Oh, that's it. That's it. This thing looks amazing. I gotta take this thing for a drive now. Alright, this steering wheel turned out amazing. I love the look and the feel of this wheel. So we went carbon flat bottom, and then there's carbon on the top, but the top is also a digital display here. It's actually in really good resolution. Don't mind the flickering, that's just because it's like LED and the way the camera's picking it up, but in person it's not doing that at all. And then you have these Rev Lights over here that light up. We go up. I had the lowest to start at 1500. You get 1 bar, and then it'll keep going up and up and up, and I'll get to a yellow color. See, all the way up to red line. And you can customize, like I said, which RPM and readout whenever you want that stuff to come on. But the look of it is phenomenal. The quality is fantastic. It feels fantastic in my hand. Significantly thicker than the stock steering wheel. It's not bigger, it's just the bolstering and the handles are way thicker than stock, which I like that. It's much nicer. And where my hands go, the 9 and 3 grips are perfect. They feel really, really nice. It's just overall feels fantastic. The carbon quality is stunning. I mean, it's gorgeous. Plus it matches all the other carbon that I have on the inside, matches the paddles nicely. So, oh, that's another thing. So the Autotechnic paddles that I had on the stock steering wheel, these again were not 3M taped paddles. These are fully replacement paddles. These fit perfectly fine on this new wheel, so I'm really thankful for that. It looks fantastic. It's not protruding. It's not difficult to use, so that's really nice. I love this wheel. OHC Motors, amazing job crafting the wheel. Thanks to Brian from Eastside Motoring as well. We also added these carbon garnishes here on the door. These are applied with 3M tape. This will probably be it for the carbon fiber interior stuff, just to put in my little plug right there, just because I don't want to overdo the carbon. Unless, what do you all think? If you think I should add more carbon on the inside of the cabin, let me know and leave a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts, because there is a whole bunch of other carbon stuff that we were gonna add to the inside, but I chose not to, just because I didn't want to. I thought it would look a little too tacky. But anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on that. We also did a little carbon piece on the outside, which I will show you right now. Right here, let's see if we can make it out in the dark, but this rear F1 light, if you will, or F1 style light, which is the backup light or the reverse light, we have this in carbon fiber now. This, again, this wasn't a full replacement. It covers right over the OEM plastic piece, so that turned out nice. And it's a really subtle carbon fiber, and it all depends on the shade of light that you have on it. If you have sun beaming right on it, you can see the carbon, but I think it's a nice subtle touch. It's a clean look. It looks really, really sick. It goes really well with the carbon fiber frequency intelligent exhaust tips that I chose as well, so that looks dope. And then again, the P-Tune carbon fiber door garnishes, Speed Industry carbon fiber mirror caps. We have the Veris Engineering wind buffeting fix as well. I mean, we have carbon fiber everywhere. All good carbon fiber, but we got it everywhere. Thing looks amazing. So a few things to point out. I'm sure everyone is wondering how the multi-gauge display up here and the RPM lights work. So that is all linked up via Bluetooth. So the system in here is Bluetooth, and there's a dongle that's connected down here. See if we can make it out. So it links to the OEM OBD2 port that comes with the steering wheel, and it connects to the stock OBD2 port. This thing basically syncs up to the Bluetooth system in the steering wheel. Everything is accessible. Everything is kind of tucked in now just to make it look nice, so I don't really need to worry about that stuff. What we can do, there's two buttons. There's a button here on the left, and then there's a similar one here on the right. And what we can do is we can click this and sift through. So then you have your engine temperature, and then we have oil temperature, the load that's being put on the engine. Right now we're at 5%, just because it's at idle. It's really not doing anything. And then we have the boost gauge right there, which is in bar readout. We're currently working with OHC to see if there's a way to have it in the PSI metric, just because I know here in the US, and myself included, I prefer using PSI. But either way, this thing works, as you can see in the video here. Just because I will say this, on the ECUTEK software so far, there's no boost gauge readout, whether it's in bar or in PSI. There's nothing that I can monitor live actual boost data that's coming. So this is actually nice to see that, so I can actually make sure that if something is out of whack, I'll be able to to see here. This is fuel capacity, which is actually interesting that they have that. So I heard a bunch of A90 owners and actually a bunch of journalists when the car first came out mentioning that the fuel gauge readout is actually really unclear. Hasn't bothered me at all, but this actually gives you a legitimate percentage readout to see exactly how much fuel is left in the car, which is actually pretty sweet. Then you have your battery voltage. If I want to shut this off, there is a way to do it. You hold both buttons, the left and the right, at the same time, and it will shut off. The gauge is completely off. Not even the RPM stuff will work, so that's nice. If you did want to turn it off and you don't want to see like crazy things all the time, you just want to enjoy the wheel, it's nice to have that option as well. So I'm glad that's there. And then if you want to turn it on, hold those two buttons yet again. Lights up, turns on. Cool stuff. Super happy with this. I can't officially say it, but as far as I know, I think I might be the first A90 owner that has a upgraded D-shaped steering wheel that has this LED gauge and the LED strips on the Supra. I may be completely wrong, but I haven't seen any on online media or anything like that. So I'll say this, I'm definitely one of the first. I want to give a huge shout out to MySupraAdventures for posting this on their Instagram page, because as soon as I saw it, it was literally a matter of hours before I actually ended up ordering it. So thank you again for posting that. The product is amazing. You should go check out their Instagram page. If you don't, I'll put a link down below. Huge thank you to Brian for coming in on his day off to get this thing installed. I really appreciate it, buddy. This thing looks amazing. Quality is amazing. The fitment, everything is done beautifully as always. Thank you to Brian. Thank you to Eastside Motoring as well. And OHC Motors, thank you for making an awesome product and shipping this out to me as quickly as you can. I'm enjoying the build. I'm enjoying how we're going full throttle with the build. As I promised you all, it's just back to back to back, non-stop stuff for the car. What do you think about the wheel and all the other carbon stuff that I've installed in the car so far? Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment that you all leave. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate all the support. And if you are stopping by for the first time, hit that subscribe button. We have so much Supra content coming super fast. So yeah, cheesy plug right there. Got some extra surprises coming up that I can't tell you just yet. Some really cool stuff. I got some merch stuff coming as well. Yes, we're officially getting into the merch line as well. So can't wait to share all that with you once that's ready to go. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. Till next time, peace.